Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Lostbelt 6 gameplay. So we had the map match and yes, we won obviously. We also got to see hear a little bit more about Nocnaria's past, I guess you could say, but way before her birth, what happened with Queen Map, and why do the King Clan hate humans, like not technically hate, but at least the queen was afraid of the person, the human dying or them being too fragile, so she was afraid of that. So is Nocnaria, and stuff like that. We had that whole conversation, and yeah, we have a better understanding of Nocnaria now. Either way, we had made our alliance, and now we are going to Oxford, I think, to ring the bell, and then we'll be attacking Camelot. Let's see. All right. It was a lot of work getting here, but we finally have lots of good news to share. I can't wait to see the look on Percival's face when I tell him Nocnaria agreed to do what we say. Yep, but first to Oxford, yeah. We need to see what's going on over there because, after Woodwoose's, defeat. Okay, well, look at you giggling like a schoolgirl. Really enjoyed your match with Nocnaria, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Plus, maybe it's because I stayed up all night, but I didn't have any weird dreams. Oh yeah, like how they mentioned, the more she's ringing the bells, the more she's remembering stuff. Still, now that I think about it, I have been enjoying myself a lot, and not just in Edinburgh, for this whole journey. In fact, once we defeat Morgan and this is all over, I think I might even miss traveling around like this. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Oh right, you said Ash and I look identical, don't you? And saying that kind of thing probably don't make it any easier for you, does it? I'm sorry, this whole experience must have been a lot for you. Still, in a way, I'm glad you're mourning her loss. We were both lucky to have you as a companion. Not at all. I'm the one who was lucky to have such great companions. There was Ash, the Black Knight, Rhynek, even though he was a little scary, and yeah, they never really showed Rhynek or Grimmer in the flashbacks, so yeah. And that's weird. I could have sworn there was someone else with us the whole time, but I can't seem to remember them. Alright, here we go. This whole total rot habit rot thing that's going on here. Like, I'm trying to understand what, obviously it's not only because of the paradox, but there's something else that is going on which we still don't know. I'm trying to think something, Wait. Alright, you know what? I feel like I am kind of coming to an answer, but I don't really... I'm thinking, maybe somehow whatever happened in the Lostbelt, how they mentioned how when Morgan is putting the calamity back to the past, how since since the Lost World and the Lostbelt are different, she's putting that back in the past, but then what happens is as soon as AD1 hits, I'm going to call it AD and BC, as soon as AD1 hits, everything gets rewritten, and the calamities won't be coming to this, we won't be coming here, and all the memories and everything will be wiped out. So I'm thinking maybe if something like that happened to Habitrot, that is why when she was there with her, she remembered everything, but then now that she's come back, she's forgotten about her or something, I don't know. But anyways, you know what, let's stop thinking about it. I'm sure they'll explain. Let's see. Red Rabbit? What, did you crash or something? We're under attack. Someone have been waiting to ambush us. We're surrounded. Everyone, please get out of here. I need you to defend the wagon. Can't believe you're running into the Queen Soldiers even out here in Nocneria's territory. Is it the Queen Soldiers? Let's go Fujimaru, Da Vinci, Mash. Oh, it's the Morse, I think. No, they aren't Morse. They look like Morse, but they're... What are those? Damn it, I know what I just said, but you'd better stand back, Fujimaru. You shouldn't even get near those things. Da Vinci, Habitrot, we're going to take care of them ourselves. Got that? Works for me. Fujimaru, Mash, you two keep your distance. I'm guessing those things are... Right, so... Yeah, okay. Looks like Morse, kind of, but they're not Morse. They're like a mixture of Morse and humans. So... Right. Oh my god, what the hell? The way they're moving. Okay. Oh, we just have to, alright. Alright, no problem. We have Muramasa here with us. Empty god here. Right. Okay, so now you know what I'm going to do. Okay, wait. Oh wait, there's 20. I thought. Oh my god, why am I spamming off? Right, I wouldn't have done that if I realized there's 20 of them. Okay, great. Okay, let's just wait, you know. Let's just use the critical attack first. Oh wait, just a minute, let me check first. When each creature inflict poison and curse to a single enemy. Curse and a single enemy attack. Right, so... Okay. I see. Oh my god, the crit didn't even hit. Okay, my phone is lagging. Oh boy, right. Okay, so I'm gonna defeat this one, and then I'm going to... Right, curse. Ooh, poison and curse. Ooh. God damn it. Right. So. Damn, Da Vinci is chilling. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's just use Da Vinci. Right, I'm now going to change the normal time damage. Oh, damn, the curse. Right. Oh my god. Do I need to reload this? I think so. Boy. You know what? Let's try. Let's try with this. Oh my god. Hey, what should I do here? Okay, I think oh, okay, thank god. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, wow. Okay, yeah, this is not okay. Archer. Wait, what? Why Archer? What? Oh, this is supposed to be okay. They say, Master, we should get away from the wagon for now. I think those creatures that attacked us are living humans who were affected by the Morskers. Yeah, I kind of thought. The Morskers affecting humans. That shouldn't even be possible unless someone... Look out! Oh. Wait, is that... Oh my god. Oh, it makes sense. She's the one who did it. Because I guess she's like a vampire or whatever, something like that. Oh, that's why Archer, okay. Wow, that was amazing. You deflected my magecraft yet again. How did you do it? How did you know what I was up to? Why are you the only ones running away after all the trouble I went through to scatter all that human trash around? Bhavan Sith. Don't you dare say that name. It's not my fault. It is not. I remember you. You're Tamlin Tristan. Yes, that's right. I'm Mother's only daughter, the only fairy in all of Britain to inherit her magecraft. Which is why I'm going to kill you to you pieces of crap. You pathetic little... Okay. Like you are going to take my rightful place from me. Wait, are we going to fight her immediately? Oh my god. I love how she doesn't really spend enough time. She's like, I'm going to kill you. That's it. Right, I feel like this is perfect to use Tamlin Lancelot, isn't it? Think so. And she's a single target. I mean, like, she's only one. So, I'm going to use Castoria here. And it's good that we already have Castoria. So... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, wait. So, let me take Merlin. And can I take I cannot take another Castoria. I think. Wait. Yeah. Only one Castoria. Alright. Okay, whatever. The Marsh is there. Can I... I'm just going to bump her back a little bit. Let's do this. Let's put... What the hell? Merlin? Oh, that was my phone lagging. I was like, what's going on? Alright, I'm going to put... Shepherd Blackbrail on her. Yeah, I think I should. Like, obviously I don't need the extra, so I can use Blackbrail. Let's just use that. Right, now next what I do is I take a few other characters. Let me just bring in Ereshkigal here with me. Put this on Ereshkigal. And should I bring another Lancer with me? I'm thinking about taking Morgan with me. But I'm like, her survivability is a bit... Yeah, so I'm just thinking, should I... Alright, you know what? Let me just bring Morgan with me. Just because. So let's put this on her. No, let's put the kaleidoscope on her. And... Yeah, this is fine, I think. Let me put Marsh over here. Yeah. Right, that is there. No, let me change this. Just a minute. I'm not taking Koyaska, so there's no point in taking this. Yes, there is a point, but no, I'm just going to take the one that I usually take. Okay, I can't take this, however, I feel like this would be better. Yeah, I'll get a... Yeah, this should do, hopefully. Let's go. Now, I should not... Oh wait, I forgot. Oh no, I made a mistake. Yo guys, oh no. Ah, god damn it. I made a mistake here. No, wait, I need to go back. Oh boy. I forgot that I cannot use a third skill, so I need a okay. Right, you know what? Let's see. Let's go with this only. I won't really... Wait. Wait, was this 50%? Wasn't this 30%? What's going on? Am I tripping? Wait, do I have her append skill at... No, I don't have her append skill still. Okay, I don't know. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, wait, how? Wait, what? Wasn't this 30%? Yeah, it is 30%, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I have no idea what happened there. I need to check. Right, you know what? Should I do this one as well? Yeah, let's do this. Right, I'm going to end this. Okay, here's the thing. I'm kind of scared because she might suddenly unleash a noble phantasm, because that's what they do. So, I'm just going to do this just for safety. Beautiful. Oh, I think Castoria charged my NP in the beginning. A little bit. I think so. That is why. Like, because I'm 100% sure her first skill is 30%. And good thing I have Black Rail as well. Right, so let's do this. Okay, you know what? I feel like I can end this immediately. Like, just... I can just end it immediately, I feel like. Let's see. Oh, wow. Damn. Okay. Yeah, well... Okay, I don't think that was the final boss battle. I'm sure we'll have to fight her again. Like, that was too easy. Wait. I lost. Poor pathetic Bhagavan Sith. Everyone loves Bhagavan Sith. Of course I can't beat you. You're the child of prophecy. You and I are nothing alike. Nothing alike at all. So, since I can't beat you in a fair fight... Oh my god. I'll just have to make the human my toy instead. Whoa, what is that? Oh no. Fujimaru! Is that like a hypnosis device or whatever? What is that? Oh no, it's sucking him in. No, what's happening? Huh? Where did Senpai and Artoria go? Oh my god, we got... Okay. That was perfect. Now, that's one hell of a bonus. I knew the Child of Prophecy would dodge that, so I was just going to trap the human to have some fun with him. But then she walked right into it herself. What a dumbass. But hey, they're both trash anyway, so what better place for them than dumpster? Great. Then they're in that jar. What was that? You trying to avenge Bogart or something? As if I'd ever fight you again, idiot. Mirror, oh mirror, show me my reflection. Oh, she's using the water mirror. Great. Oh no, not the water mirror, sorry, the teleportation thing that Morgan gave her. Sucks to be all brawn and no brains, doesn't it? The Child of Prophecy and the foreign mage are finished. Britain belongs to Mother and no one else, damn it. Ah, she's going to be so happy with me. Wow. Wait, stop, get back here, Tristan. I love how either Fujimaru gets kidnapped or just, like, you know, like, taken somewhere else, or Marsh, or that happens to Marsh. Like, in no... The the reunion is just so temporary all the time. Lostbelt. Oh, okay. So she took us to Camelot, I'm guessing. Lostbelt. All right. Let's see. Lower class fairies. Hey, you hear what happened? In the flats of 6th Street, they say none of the fairies who lived there ever came back. So Lady Tristan's at it again, huh? I swear, you can't relax for a second in the city. Oh, is this that incident which she keeps bringing up? I didn't like how they were laughing. I didn't like how quiet they were. You can't win. You just can't win with her. Why in the world did the Queen bring a fairy like that here? You said it. Camelot would have been a damn utopia if it wasn't for her killing fairies left and right. I don't think that is the only problem with Camelot. There's a lot of other problems you guys are suffering from in Camelot. Damn it, one of these days I hope someone puts that demented brat in her place. I'll say this for Salisbury, Lady Aurora would have imprisoned a fairy like Tristan long ago. Camlin Tristan, surely you are not joking, you know? Who could ever respect that repugnant little brat? The High Queen's daughter? Please, she is the only one who takes that seriously. Has High Queen Morgan ever said one thing to her? She's just a pig walking on its hind legs in a fancy dress. She wouldn't know culture or dignity if it jumped up and bit her. Oh yes, the most beloved daughter. That one is... Did you know Tristan destroyed the entire city of Cambridge? Cambridge? I must say it reflects incredibly poorly on the High Queen that she permits so toxic a creature to continue doing so as she pleases. I mean, I'm not saying I believe that myself, but I've often heard it said. I can only hope Her Majesty comes to her senses soon. If only she wasn't a tumbling, we'd put that uppity brat in her place. Wow. Damn, imagine listening to all of these things every day. New Darlington's done for. You can't even call it a city at this point. Oh yeah, the New Darlington incident, the thing that they keep bringing up, and Tristan's pretty traumatized by it. Anyone trying to escape from there is sent to the underground prison, and the only ones moving to New Darlington are criminals. Oh. There's not a single decent fairy left in that place. You know, they kill at least one night at their slaughterhouse theater? At least one a night at their slaughterhouse theater? The whole reason the city of Preston defected to Knockneria's King Clan is because of the so-called football tournament Tristan held there in it. Wait, why they... okay, alright. First New Darlington tricked teams from all the major cities into coming there. Wait, first New Darlington tricked teams from all the major cities into coming there. Then they executed all the teams that lost, and finally Preston after that won. What? Yikes, debauchery is one thing, but that is just absurd. It would be one thing if she had real skill like Lady Lancelot and Lady Gawain. But that brat's got no more magical energy than a typical lower class fairies. If she weren't gifted with Sir Tristan's name, she'd be a third-rate fairy at best. No, even with his name, she's still third-rate. Without Her Majesty's protection, she'd be no match at all for knights like us. Just goes to show that the smallest dogs bark the loudest. If she weren't Her Majesty's daughter, every fairy in Camelot would be out to put that yappity down for good. Right, I had to censor that. Shut up, shut up. They're the ones who keeps yapping. It doesn't matter what those peons says. I'm still the Queen's daughter. Mother taught me magecraft. She gave me clothes, gifted me a name. She gave me New Darlington and said I could play with it however I liked. Really? That means I'm supposed to kill any fairy who annoys me, right? That I should destroy anything I don't like, right? No, that's not what it means. Like, wait, so she like did the whole football match and then killed everyone there? Like, why? Like, even the ones that won? Okay, that's weird. Why? And yet Mother never praises me. No matter how many times I do that. I ask you why. I'm trying as hard as I can, but I don't know what she wants from me. Why must you always be like that, Bauhan Sith? I'm so sorry, High Queen Morgan. I promise I'll do better next time. I'll promise I'll kill more next time. I'm Bawan Sith. I'm free-spirited, selfish, elegant, cruel, and beautiful. Cold. Everyone in Britain loves me. Damn. Free-spirited is selfish, I guess, if you take it too far. Elegant, cruel, okay, and beautiful, cold. Yeah. That's the part I'll play, I promise. I'll be just the successor you want, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I always end up like this. But I'm doing the best I can. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Ah, mother. You're the kindest mother ever. I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't found me. Okay. Huh? I'm in my room, on my bed. But why? I thought I did good this time. I trapped them in the garden, went into the mirror, and then, yeah, what happened? Why is my body so heavy? This isn't good. I have to get up. Oh no, what's happening? Is she restrained or something? Whoa, easy there, Lady Spinel. You've got some big bags under those eyes, you know that. Did you not get enough sleep, or have you been pushing yourself too hard? Right, of course you have. You did pinch that treasure from the throne. Oh, I'm impressed you managed to sneak in there while Morgan wasn't watching. She's pretty furious with you now, but I think it's great. Kids aren't supposed to act up as they get older. Right, so that thing that she used on Fujimaru, she nabbed it from Morgan. Baron, is that you? I'm sorry, I'll get up, right? Huh? Easy, don't try to get up. You're exhausted now, right? Oh no, he did something. So you should be lying down. Okay, but Baron, what was that sound right now? Oh no, it sounded like something fell on the floor. Okay, yeah, it's Belle did something. God damn it. Oh, don't worry about it. Your fingertip just fell off because your body's rotting. But hey, it doesn't hurt, right? Well, why is my... Beats me, maybe it's because you used the Garden of Lost Will. I mean, that is one hellaciously powerful cursed artifact, isn't it? Garden of Lost Will. Then again, maybe it's because Morgan's finally fed up with you and stopped feeding you magical energy. And if that's what it is, you really shouldn't be holding on to the garden. It'll just make your condition worse. Wait, is this the same, like, thing that Morgan imprisoned Merlin in? So did she, like, send us to Merlin? Here, let me have it. I'll put it somewhere nice and safe. Yeah, you definitely would. No doubt about it. You think so? But Beryl, I really need to... Relax, it's fine. I'm just gonna put it in the underground sanctuary, where it'll be nice and safe. You stay put and rest up here, okay? Just until you can stand up on your own again. Wait, come back. Why the underground sanctuary? Beryl, where did you go? I can't move. That's strange. I can't move my arms or legs at all. Oh god, is this... Okay, they didn't really show us anything. Right. Oh boy. Alright, why is it taking so long to load? Okay, there you go. After in the Garden of Lost Will, I awoke to the sound of my heart being chipped away deep inside my chest. Where am I? This isn't the field I was in. It's much farther away. It's like I'm somewhere between Britain and the planet's inner sea. Yeah, so I think this is the same place where she imprisoned Merlin. I don't know, let's see. This must be the garden where Merlin said he was imprisoned. Yeah, it's... Wait, so she actually... like helped us get to Merlin? I guess in a weird way. That's what happened. But he also said that there was different kinds of gardens. Sweet Dreams, Dark Abyss, Lost Wind, The Innocent. Oh, I see. And it looks like the garden is probably... I knew it. This is the Garden of Lost Will. A cold and unforgivable garden that whittles away the hearts of visitors by stripping away their delusions and torturing them with self-loathing. Damn! Merlin did say, you can leave this garden if you can hold out until the end. But the whole thing is a cruel trap meant to make you lose your heart and mind before you can. Well, whatever. I can always cut the line when I need to avoid having my heart and mind destroyed. Cut the line. Okay. But what about Fujimaru? Sure, I won't be able to escape anymore if I do that. But there's no way Bahan Sith has enough magical energy to keep his garden going that long anyway. I'll eventually get out of here one way or the other. So until then... Wait, did she like forget that Fujimaru... Oh, she probably thinks that she saved Fujimaru and was able to. And she herself is the only one here. I just have to contend with a bunch of things I'd rather not. Okay, what? The prophecy was true. That girl is our star of hope. She will be our salvation. She will be our absolution. She is the savior who washed up on our shore along with the name Artoria. May you grow healthy and strong to the age of 16. May the Queen's soldiers never find you. Now go on, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry and greet your 16th birthday. We have complete faith in you. Which is why you must give everything you have for us. Damn. Caster, I brought you a new book. It's about etiquette for upper class fairies. Oh, this is her mother. You should study it now so that you'll be ready when you leave for the castle one day. Let's see, do you mind if I put the table here? It won't leave you much room in the stable, but... Whoa! Stable? Okay, but you'll have to make do. By the way, have your Fae markings grown yet? You'll be 16 years old in only 2 more years, you know. I'm getting a little worried. Your journey is going to be hard enough as it is. I see you're working hard again today, Caster. You are so diligent, dedicated and innocent. You play just as hard as you study and you always find whatever it is in the village needs at any given moment. The other fairies could learn a thing or two from you. Just seeing you in action fills us with hope. Still, I'm afraid it's going to be a little difficult to pay this year's tax. We've already sold most of the jewelry you were wearing when your boat washed up here, along with the rest of the treasure it carried. Oh boy, so... Alright. Some of the fairies are even starting to wonder if you really are the child of prophecy. What are we going to do? We'll be lucky if we survive the winter. Why must you be so terribly weak and useless? Okay, wow. Yeah. Imagine taking your stuff, selling it, and then blaming you for... Yeah, okay. I swear, none of the fairies have any tact. I guess that's what happens when you've lived past your prime. Wait, I remember these... I was wondering, this was shown before, wasn't it? In one of the previous videos, like one of the previous sections. I remember. However, they didn't really show everything, I guess. Like, there's extra stuff being added here now, at this time, I think. I swear, none of these fairies have any tact. I guess that's what happens when you've lived past your prime. Well, there's nothing wrong with saying when you don't like something. In fact, you should do so. Don't you agree, Caster? I mean, you don't want anyone treating you differently just because you're the child of prophecy either, right? So, I don't care if you're the child of prophecy. I'm gonna treat you like the slave you are. Oh, wow! Okay, yeah. Like I said, I don't remember these parts. So, these parts were mentioned before. However, they didn't really mention the whole thing. They like partially picked the first section and kind of showed that. The last section wasn't really expressed up until now. Oh, have you been growing? You really need to start if you're going to catch up to where you need to be. Especially since we don't have anything of yours left to sell. Well, we can always sell you to the High Queen if we have to. Well, these people are trash. The child of prophecy, the child of prophecy, the child of prophecy raised in a stable. Yeah, like this is like actually like, you know, kind of... Wait a minute, let me check something. Just a minute. No, no, not this. Where's that part where she... Okay, a cold, unforgiving garden that whittles away the hearts of its visitors by stripping away their delusions and torturing them with self-loathing. Stripping away their delusions, torturing them with self-loathing. So, like, my question is, did this really happen? Or is this like a fabrication of the Garden of Lost Will? That's one part I don't understand. Like, at first I was thinking like this is happening, but then as soon as I see this, I'm like, oh, maybe this is because of the... Right, okay, let's move. Let's see what happens. The child of prophecy, the child of prophecy, the child of prophecy raised in a stable. The child of prophecy, she was raised as the village slave. The child of prophecy, she always smiled and said right away when told to do something, no matter how much she didn't want to. She'd be killed if she refused. After all, how could she say no? It was so much easier to keep quiet and do as she was told. I used to think I could survive that way. I thought as long as I didn't rock the boat too much, once I finally turned 16. Okay, I think, did these happen? I may be a burden with an impossible duty, but I could at least finally leave the village. You want to see proof? Proof that you really are the child of prophecy. That blacksmith who lives on the cliff is... What? Blacksmith. You're the only one he's not wary of. You're the only one he trusts. If you're truly the fairy destined to save Britain, then him for us. Okay, I remember one person in the past, you know, like Artoria used to think about this person. A man with big beard and white hair, white beard. Like, I think she called him grandpa or something, I don't know. Like, that person was the final person that Artoria saw, and I think he saved Artoria from the burning village or whatever. So I think this is that person, and I think I kind of joked around and I was like, oh, he kind of looks like the Black Knight. So yeah, now like I said, I feel like it, now that I'm looking at this and they're like not really showing the name, I feel like I might actually be correct to think that he might be like a reincarnation of the Black Knight, couldn't he? You know, because I guess he was like kind of a guardian to Artoria and I don't know, but that was Morgan. But still, I don't know. You know what? Let's see. Let's read. Please, we're so anxious. Our everyday is filled with fear. So go on, prove you can protect us by taking care of him. Of course I will. It is him, I think. Yup, there you go. Hector. Ah, there you go. I was correct. Yes. Oh, finally, something that I guessed actually was correct. Throughout this whole Lostbelt, I've been guessing stuff and none of that hit. And this is the final one that hit. Like the first one that hit. Sorry. There you go, Hector. Yeah. Right? No way. That's it, I've had enough. I'm going to cut the line and close off the way to the exit now. Wait, what does she mean by cut the line? And so the child of prophecy left Tintagel for good. Good thing I've always been quick to cheer up when I'm feeling down. Afterwards, to make a long, not very interesting story short, I went into the nameless woods. Yeah. And then this happened, yeah. And now I've come across Fujimaru, just as he's moments away from succumbing to the Lost Will straps. Wait, just a minute. Now I've come across Fujimaru, just as he is moments away from succumbing to the Lost Will's trap. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to think of something. Nah, I'm trying to make a connection. Did the Lost Wood have some? Not Lost Wood, sorry. Nameless Woods have something to do with this one, the Garden of Lost Will? Like, like because there's a moment of time where Fujimaru was completely unconscious. Marsh woke up, Marsh went on her mini journey and did so many things while Fujimaru just was asleep. And then after a long time, he woke up finally, and then Artoria was there, and the people from the Nameless Woods like welcomed him and everything. Tristan was there, all that stuff happened. I'm trying to think, is there like a connection to that? Like because it's a weird way she says here, and now I've come across Fujimaru just as he's moments away from succumbing to the Lost Will's trap. Because, oh okay, I don't know. Yeah, because it's weird. Like, why was Fujimaru knocked out cold for so long in the Lost? What was the name? Nameless Woods. Yeah. Why am I calling it Lost Woods? In the Nameless Woods, like for a long time, he was knocked out. But yeah, you know what? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Fujimaru in the Garden of Lost Will. For a moment, I thought I saw Artoria on the other side of the wall. But that can be right. I mean, there's a wall there. And the whole point of walls is you can't see or go through them. So I couldn't have seen her on the other side. What are you looking at, Fujimaru? Are you exhausted? You've started hallucinating? Well, get it together already. We can't have you spacing out while we're storming the Lostbelt. Alright. Okay, I think all of that was false. Because, like I said, one thing I was confused about is that what Artori was saying, was that true or was it false? Like, did that actually happen, or is this a fabrication of the Garden of Lost Will? So I think at first I was like, oh, did this actually happen to her? Was she like mistreated throughout her whole life? But then obviously it's pretty obvious now that you can see Da Vinci is actually kind of like, like kind of chiding us, like this. Obviously this never happens in Chaldea, so I'm pretty sure that also never happened with Artoria. So it's the garden that is doing this. It's fabricating stuff and kind of making us alright. We may have any number of replacements for you. Yep, there you go. Alright, so all of that was false. That never happened. I think so. Yeah. So I'm guessing Artori had a good life over there in Tintagel. And yeah. Because yeah, otherwise it doesn't make sense, because like the way when she interacted with Nocnoria and everything, she seemed pretty chill with a lot of things. So I don't think she was being mistreated. So this is like a fabrication for, okay, I don't know, let's see. We may have any number of replacements for you, but you still are the last master of humanity. Replacements? You mean you found another race shift candidates? You still not get it. You understand that you don't need to race shift to get into Lostbelt, right? Oh yeah, that's true. We have another master candidate in Karok now. Once his treatment is finished, he won't be our only option anymore. Oh wait, he's not really a master candidate, is he? You were the only one that was just a candidate. Hang on, I have to take this. Hello? Karok's awake now, and he's in good health. That's great, send him to the command room immediately. Good news, Fujimaru, Karok's fully recovered. You can go back to just being a spare, and we can start doing our jobs properly without holding your hand all the time. Wow. So that's how it is. All that talk about how much they need me, and now they just blow me off just like that? Hey Fujimaru, what do you think you're doing here? Get in through your head already, will you? You're not a master anymore. You're supposed to be on the standby in your room, right? Just get back in there before you get in trouble. But I need to stay in shape just in case. I mean, there's not telling when I might have to go to another Lostbelt. Huh? What are you talking about? Your training and mission days are over. You're just a regular guy with no special talents. Stop trying to be something you're not. Just hang out in your room and let the experts handle things. Just hang out? How exactly do I do that? All this time I've been training to handle watching someone die or seeing something unspeakable. I've been practicing overcoming my flight response and clearing my mind, all because they demanded it. At this point I don't even remember what else to do with my spare time? I just can't tell. Is this really who I'm supposed to be? I see, you're afraid to come to terms with your situation, to see the world as it really is, Mr. Fujimaru. I understand. To tell the truth, I've been mulling the same thought over for some time now. Is solving this case truly the right thing to do? Think about it. Even if we manage to prevent what's happened here, we won't regain what we lost. Once this case has been closed, you'll be left with nothing more than a broken, empty world. By comparison, even the current state of the world is fairly and overflowing with hope. No matter how bleak things may be, there's still a chance that you will be rewarded as long as you keep solving problems one at a time. You see, isn't that precisely how things are so much easier for you now? Oh wow. There's no longer any means to recover what you've lost, so you might as well forget it all. Oh wow, what? Don't worry, no one will blame you. With all of humanity having long since ceased to exist, there is simply no one left to do so. Maybe I should stop this for him. It's not like he can cut his own line. Okay, yeah. What do they mean by cutting their line? Wait, just a minute. Maybe I should stop this for him. Oh, Artoria's seeing this through the outside, and she's like, oh, he cannot like cut his own line or whatever that means. So should I do it for him? Honestly, this lost will stuff is worse than I thought. Even when it doesn't concern me, I can't even bear to watch. Yeah, this is the normal Artoria, not the Artoria of the Garden of Will or the Garden of Lost Will. Fujimaru's eyes keep getting more and more unfocused. He's holding his chest tightly like he's in a vacuum and is having more and more difficulty breathing. Listen to me, Fujimaru, there's no need to feel sorry for these people. They're all from a hypothetical history, a living what-if scenario foisted on us without our consent. True, I can understand the logic in them, considering us their enemies, but that's all there is to it. It doesn't change the fact that they're already lost. So, what if a meteor impact resulted in a new ice age? So what if Ragnarok burned down their whole world to the ground? Yes, I'm sure that made things hard for them, but that's not our cross to bear. So don't bother listening to the residents of the Lostbelt. Besides, we've got them all beat when it comes to sheer suffering. Damn. We're from proper human history. We're the victors. We took the intended route. We can't let anyone take that from us. We can't. Still, what can we do with only 12 of us? There's no way we can even rebuild what we lost. You know as well I do how bleak things are, right? These Lostbelt people know nothing of this kind of solitude, this sort of pressure. They should be the ones to compromise. They should be the ones to disappear. Any pain they've experienced is nothing compared to ours. Damn. Yo. In the end, we're all just foisting the worst parts of ourselves onto each other. We act like what we want is what the world wants. Yeah? I've been telling myself it's only for now that everything I'm doing is to get life back to normal. That's why I've been able to make it this far. But the truth is, Tim, you know you're not quite right in the head. Right, okay, one thing. So I realized, so what's happening is this Artoria, this Fujimaru, in this Garden of Lost Will. And then there's the Artoria of the Garden of Lost Will and Fujimaru of the Garden of Lost Will. Now, for Artoria, she can actually distinguish between these two. That's why she's like, oh, I can cut the line. You know, even though I won't be able to get out of here, I can cut the line and just wait for Tristan to just, like, you know, like stop giving this magical energy and it to actually deactivate on its own. So that's what she's saying. So she can be a bystander. Like she realizes that whatever is happening is not happening to her. It's happening to someone else. So literally, it's as if like you're watching a movie of yourself. That's what's happening for Artoria. You know, she knows that, oh, in front of me, the screen, the Artoria there is not me. However, for Fujimaru, he's experiencing the movie for himself in first person. However, and also he doesn't know that it is like a movie. He thinks that is actually him, and that is the problem. And that's why Artoria is like he cannot distinguish between reality and thing. So should I cut it for him? That's what she said. Otherwise, he'll keep suffering. You know, you're not quite right in the head. You've almost died countless times, surviving by luck alone. Okay, did this actually happen? Is this like an actual conversation they had? You've forsaken countless worlds, kept alive by the devil's own luck. You've abandoned countless people, countless worlds, to their deaths. And despite all that, you're still no worse for wear. Stop it. You're going to, what? Just grit your teeth and bear it because it's just for now? It's not my fault I have to fight. It's not my fault I can't save anyone. This is no time to whine about how hard I have it. I can just bury my face in my hands so no one can see me crying. It'll be okay once everything's gone back to normal. I can just go back to how I used to be, too. That's what you've been telling yourself, isn't it? But it's not true. Hearts, they change so easily, but they never go back to what they once were. Wow, that's true, I guess. Stop it. If you really think things will go back to normal once the fighting's over, you're kidding yourself. Your heart isn't going anywhere. It can't. The sights that have been seared into your mind will never disappear. The stench that seeped into your skin can never be scrubbed away. Yeah, like that's true. Even if you go through that stuff, the experiences that you've had will never be taken away. You'll always forever relive the same moments over and over again. There's no going back for you. So why are you trying to desperately to convince yourself otherwise? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's kind of interesting to see how who was it? Like Morgan, wasn't it? Like Ash Morgan. Like how she like literally kind of gave the same speech to Marsh, while now Oberon is doing it for Fujimaru. For Ash was like you cannot save everyone. So stop trying to blame yourself for each and every life that you could have saved. Think she kind of said something like that to Marsh, if you remember. And she said stop trying to run away, accept the fact, and and accept the fact that stop feeling I think she said something like stop feeling guilt, not like that, but in a better way, like stop feeling guilty, and just accept it. If you are able to do that, then Galahad will once again give you his support. Like Ash said that to Marsh and kind of was able to get through to her. While here Oberon's literally doing the same thing to Fujimaru and trying to convince him that you are never going to be able to get away from this. You're convincing yourself that everything will be fine after after all the fighting ends. Yeah, it might go back to normal, but your experiences will never go back to normal. You will have these recurring dreams, and your experiences will come back to you, haunting you over and over again every single day. You won't be able to escape from that. So that's what Oberon is telling him. So in their own way, Arturia, I guess you could say, helped Marsh understand and forgive herself for the Lostbelts, while here Oberon is doing the same thing to Fujimaru, kind of, I guess. Please just stop, I'm begging you. Oh boy. You see, you passed your limit long ago. I figured that out sooner than you'd think. Nope, that's one of the better things about proper human history. Everybody's equal, and no one is special. Since no one there is eternal or volatile the way fairies here are in the outside world, things are pretty much always changing. You know what is so interesting about this statement? When he was saying that, this part, where is it? That's one of the better things about proper human history. Everyone's equal and no one is special. I was like, what is he talking about? No, proper human history, not everybody is equal. There's discrimination, there's so many things going on. But then the next line he says actually makes me change my mind. He says, since no one there is eternal or volatile, the way fairies here are in the outside world, things are pretty much always changing. This is such an interesting line because it makes me think that in a way Oberon is correct, because if you think about it, like, you know, if you think about it, we are equal because, like, everyone is human, you know. Okay, scratch that. Everyone is a living being, you know. Like, I'm not even discriminating between humans and animals. Everybody is a living being. Everyone has a lifespan, you know. Nobody is eternal. If you think of it in that vast way, you'll realize how equal we are. You know, there is no Morgan Le Fay in proper human history who's going to live for 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years and going to continue ruling over you. If you think of it in that way, I guess Oberon is correct. We are equal, you know, in the vast scheme of things. You know, if you think about it in that way, we are all equal. You know, there's no discrimination. Like, you know that word, what's that called? Memento mori, like remember your death or something like that. Like, or everyone's going to die by something like that. You know that, and that is actually crazy because, like, you know, I realized how we always limit our thinking to something very small. Because as soon as he says this, that everybody is equal, I was like, how is everybody equal? Like, no, that's not what happens in proper human history. So much discrimination, so many things. Like I constricted my mind to thinking of a small thing, but here he's actually talking about the vast, like, you know, like the whole thing. You know, like in the major scheme of things, yeah, we are all equal. You know, like everyone lives, come to this earth. Nobody knows how we do. You know, like, yeah, I guess we have scientific explanation, but I'm not talking about it like that. You know, and then we just die, and that is it. In that way, everybody is equal. Everyone comes to earth and nobody stays forever. Everyone dies. Yeah, we're pretty much equal in that sense, I guess. Outside, well, things are pretty much always changing. Whoa, that sounds like such a human way to run a kingdom. Yeah. The truth is, I was thinking the exact opposite. Wait, just a minute. Since no one there is eternal or volatile, the way fairies here are in the outside world, things are pretty much always changing. Okay, I was thinking the exact opposite. You guys are all such liars, it makes me sick. Everybody's equal, no one is special, even as platitudes go, is revolting. There will always be those who are superior as well as their inferiors, of course. There will always be special people. This is just what I was thinking a few moments ago. I was like, what is he saying? No, nobody's equal. It's not like that in proper human history. There is discrimination. There's so many, like, you know, like things. But yeah, like I said, from the grand magnitude of things, if you think about it, yeah, we are all equal. In no way is anyone special. Everyone lives for almost the same lifespan. And yeah, everyone dies in the end. Death will come to everyone equally. Death doesn't discriminate. And yet Oberon said that proper human history can settle its differences with peaceful discussion. It gives everyone a chance, but it doesn't allow anyone to succeed. It's all jealousy, bias, anger, fear, and people dragging each other down. Everybody's constantly deceiving one another, so no one can make it out of the ruts they're stuck in. Oberon may not have meant it that way, but that's the impression of proper human history I got from him. Damn. That's why I asked you if you really were okay with it. How you felt about working yourself to the bone, about living for a world like that. I guess I do have some concerns. It was so beyond pitiful that all I could do was try to muster a smile in return. I swear he already looked so broken that I didn't even know what kind of brave face he was trying to put on. Oh boy. His knees are starting to give out. It won't be long before the rest of him follows. I know this is none of my business, but I should at least put an end to his lost will before that happens. We may be separated by a wall, but I can still at least stop the magecraft from... No, despite it all? Huh? Huh? Is he seriously standing back up now? That's why you should just quit now, Fujimaru. You're only making things harder for yourself. Just stop. All this fighting you've been doing, Kaldia's grand order, it was all too much for you. His words were just what I wanted to hear. That's right, it's exactly what I've wanted someone to say to me for a long time now. It's okay, you've done enough. You don't have to finish what you started. Here, let me give you an example. Oh my god, Roman is here. Damn. The best thing for a species may be for it to continue to exist, But that's not always true for individuals. Individuals, people, if you like, are always wavering between two desires, the desire to continue and the desire for a game over. There's nothing wrong with choosing game over, everything has to end. If you refuse to accept that that applies to life too, we'll never be able to do anything. So we all have to make our peace with that. No matter how long someone's winning streak may last, it must inevitably end. Yep, memento mori. That's not good enough. You want to know what you should be aiming for then? I should have known you've been so optimistic, Fujimaru. Wait. It's simple. Don't try for a game over. Try for a game complete. Yeah. You, me, and everyone else are going to have to roll credits someday. But until then, all we can do is try to complete as many of the tasks before us as possible. True. Try to get that 100% completion, you know. Sometimes people do like 80% completion. Sometimes they do even less. But there'll always be people who always wants to get that 100% completion. Happy, sad, failure, success, none of that matters as long as you've never done it before. Anything goes. And you still have plenty left to do, don't you? You've got a lot of living ahead of you before you can truly say you have no regrets. I believe that's what's best for an individual. But above all, nothing would make me prouder than to know you did all of that. Oh right, you're supposed to be taking a break and here I am talking about who knows what. Okay, see you later, have a great day, and if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me. That's right, despite it all, I'm still not ready to give up. Why is it that? At first it was like a curse. I felt I had no choice but to fight, but not anymore. I stepped on lots of things and left so much as so many behind. Despite all that, I still have something pushing me forward. Back then I shouted, to live. Those were the words that helped me defeat the best thing for humanity. The best thing for you. Wow. The best thing for humanity. So now I have to find answers to myself. Interesting, he calls it the best thing for humanity. Because I guess in a way what Getia tried to do was, at first we didn't realize, but later on we realized what he was trying to do. He was trying to, I guess, kind of, I think this is also the thing that Galahad kind of said in I think the beginning. When was it? I remember seeing a particular scene. I think it was one of the OVAs, wasn't it, in Fate Grand Order, where Galahad was told Marsh something oh, you guys, obviously you have saved, you completed all the singularities, but now, you're going to go into something that's even worse than that. And Getia was trying to, I guess you could say, finish it all. He's trying to do the best thing for humanity is to stop completely, trying to destroy the whole thing, so that you guys don't have to go forward and go through all this pain and suffering. What was that? I'm trying to remember. I think it was an OVA or something, and Galahad said something and you guys didn't take that or something he says, and then he decides to take back his power from Marsh, and obviously Marsh loses Galahad's protection, and then the Otenax comes in later on. So in a way, I guess you could say that what Getia tried to do is just end it all and save us the effort for going through much pain in the future. But Fujimaru said no, we're going to live. And that is what we were able to do till the end, and we went against Getia and was able to defeat him. Right, so yeah. Those were the words that helped me defeat the best thing for humanity. So now, I have to find the answer for myself. Oh, it's breaking. I see. And what would that be? I don't know just yet. Oh, Fujimaru's talking to the other Fujimaru. I don't know that just yet. Right now, all I have is the wish to live. A wish? That's right. What's wrong with that? Everyone wishes for what they want. Everything I've achieved so far is because I wished for something I wanted. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to find out why I think that way. So what if I lack confidence? What if it is too much for me to handle? That's no reason to give up now. Jim, it's over. Seriously? Well, I'll be damned. But humans always still resilient. Oh, that is it. The breaking of the lost will. Right, I'm gonna do this one immediately before the battle begins. Oh wait, is this like a boss fight or something? I don't know. Oh no, who are we going to fight again? Oh, we're in a, okay, dungeon kind of thing. What is this place? Oh, wait, what's Marsh doing here? When did she come? Senpai? Artoria, you're both alright. Oh, thank goodness. Marsh, is that you? Does this mean we're back in reality? Yeah, what's happening? Well, the Garden of Lost Will didn't stop because it ran out of magical energy, so how? Oh wow, it's all smashed to pieces. A national treasure is just gone like that. That's so bold of you. Alright, so Merlin wasn't here. Yeah, obviously. I wonder which garden Merlin is in. In Lost Will, he wasn't here, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just in a panic. It was putting out real evil magical energy and I didn't know what else to do. Wait, so she smashed it in the ground? Should I not have... No, Marsh, you made a great call. It would have been too worried about how valuable it was to destroy. But now, thanks to you, both Fujimaru and I are safe and sound. The Garden of Lost Will was a cursed object that robs everyone who's trapped inside of their will to live. I never had much of that to begin with, so it wasn't so bad for me. Damn, is that why she was so disconnected from herself? Whoa, that's crazy. So she's basically like, yeah, so it's basically like her depression helped her to kind of, kind of keep herself away from the other Artoria in the Lost Will. But if Fujimaru had been in there just a little longer, he might have nothing. You were standing right back up on your own there. What in the heck is the deal, Fujimaru? How can your mind be built like baggies? Huh? Not sure why Artoria's upset either, senpai. What did you do there is so shocking, it's actually kind of infuriating. It makes me wonder just how serious you are about, well, anything. I see, now I understand. It's true, senpai's mental state never changes whether he's doing his job as a master or just being senpai. Even when he seems to be casually eating his dinner, he's actually quite serious about it. It's very strange. Say what? No, that's not what Then again, maybe it is. You really don't run from anything, do you? Yeah, like she's saying how unchanging your mind is, like how it's never affected unless and until, like in a way you could say it's like you have a strong grip on your own mind, on your own mental, thing. Even in Norwich, you ran all the way to the harbor, even when everyone was trying to stop you. Hey, you didn't run away either. Well, she just followed him. I guess I didn't, did I? I sure didn't go to the harbor though. I didn't mean that. I meant from being the child of prophecy. Ah, okay. Yeah, true. That is true. What the hell is happening? Why is the whole party here? Oh, I think Marsh probably went to ask Pepe for help or something. No mind, it's a romance in the air. Wait, no, hang on. That's not romantic love. It's platonic love and admiration. Pepe! Right, I almost forgot. I was able to find this place thanks to Pepperoncino. There you go. I went after Bahan Sis after she abducted you two, but then just when I was trying to figure out where you were, Pepperoncino swooped in and saved the day. How? You know it, hun. It took a lot out of me, but I ran all the way here with these long legs of mine. That's the reason I'm so proud of them. Wow. I wasn't sure at first whether I should help or not, but Marcy was just barreling ahead so frantically. I mean, she sprinted from Edinburgh to New Darlington so fast she actually kicked up dust clouds. Wow. So, I simply couldn't help but step in, you know. Thanks, Count Pepperon. By the way, what is this place? Yeah. New Darlington. Ah. I noticed Marsh because I've been keeping an eye on the place from a nearby hill. New Darlington is Beryl's citadel. Oh, I've been looking for a chance to sneak in for a long time. Up till now, I've never found any opening I could use thanks to all of Morgan's monitoring spells. But when I saw that Mashi was able to charge straight in from the gate, I thought, oh well, c'est la vie, eh? And stopped her before I was too late. It was too late. Then we snuck in together. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but okay. That's right, Peppernicino is Shugendo. I mean, Magecraft to find you, Senpai. All I did was follow the thread of bond you share with Marsh. Ah. If anything, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I never would have known this place was on the outskirts of New Darlington otherwise. Wow, so this actually worked in our, I guess, our, favor. We now know this place. New Darlington's outskirts? That's right, we're in an underground sanctuary. We came in through a little church out in the woods near the shore. Too bad, it looks like this place is positively overrun with nasties now. Anyway, let's focus on getting out of here, shall we? This is the deepest floor of the sanctuary, a prison 80 meters below ground. It's a long and winding way back to the surface, so make sure you're nice and limbered up first. I assume it was super crammed in that tiny auditorium? You've got it all wrong, Count. I didn't think any kind of love is... Oh my god. Is in the cards for me for... Haven't seen that face in a while. Yes, I'm ready. Of course I'm ready. Oh my, her shoulders are as tense as anything. I do hope she'll be able to loosen up eventually. Well, we could worry about that later. Besides, it doesn't look like I need to stick my nose in any of that. I have a feeling time will solve a lot of these problems. Huh? Oh, don't you mind, little old me. Now, come on, let's hurry to the surface. And just so you know, Fujimaru, I'm counting on you to handle any nasties we run into on the way. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, it's just normal random enemies. I thought we were going to find a boss or something. Yeah, wait, one restricted. Marsh is okay. Okay. Right, so where is Koyan? Where is she? Ah, there she is. Yep. Right, so let's put a few of these. This. Okay, wait a minute, let me just... Now, a few of the other characters to increase my bond points. You know, this and this. No, sorry. Where's Dalton? There she is. Right. Perfect. Wait, so was that really the final battle against Tristan? I don't think so. I feel like there might be... You might have to fight her again. Or I don't know. Because that felt too easy. Right. Oh, Something that haunts underground.
手に入る
Oh.
気の火薬の匂いすべて見つめますよろしい式をこうしてあげる暗き目を背けないでそれは絶えず見た滅びの夢最果てにありながらトリバースロードツキャメラひょんひょんひょん死になさい何を喜んでいるのです私が出たのです勝利は約束されていたはずです
Yes, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna end. Oh, wait, there's more. What the hell? After arriving in the British Lostbelt, all I found were vast stretches of nothingness and the Tree of Emptiness towering over them. Alright, here we go, this is fast. There was no sign of anything resembling a country. This what-if version of Britain had ended in abject failure long ago. Whatever history it may have had was long since gone. Looks like Wodheim was all worked up over nothing. Still, none of that changed the fact that I was bored out of my skull. So I did what any good scripter would do and decided to summon a servant. Yeah, here we go. So Morgan Le Fae comes in, the ruler. I am Morgan the Fairy Queen, a ruler. I have come in response to your summons. You there, descendant of witches. Are you my master? Oh my god. I almost... like the pen fell off from my hand. Descendant of witches. Descendant of witches. What? I couldn't have made a worse first impression. She saw through me in a single glance. Wait, what? Descendant of witches? What does that mean? Still, I'd managed to summon Morgan the Fairy Queen, the woman who made King Arthur's life hell, the dread witch who brought Camelot to its knees. If anyone could keep things interesting, it was her. I could even take her to other Lostbelts to mess around there. I sure am. Nice to meet you, Morgan. You and me, we're gonna have lots of fun together. As long as I could keep killing people, it was all good as far as I was concerned. So I welcomed Morgan into the fold, put my trust in her, and decided to turn in for the night. Okay. Huh? Wait, what happened? I went to sleep in an open field and woke up in a bed so fancy it almost made me sick. Oh. Welcome to Fairy Britain, Barrel Gut. Did you sleep well last night? Right, so... this is Ash, I'm guessing, the Ash Morgan? The Tree of Emptiness is dead. Whoa. The foreign god's plans are of no concern to me. Oh, you're right. It really is dried up and dead. The hell were you thinking? I have no further use for it. Fairy Britain is no longer a Lostbelt. Yeah, there you go. And while I myself am no longer a servant, I am willing to keep you on as my husband, Barongut. This would purely be for appearance's sake, but the pretense will benefit us both. Hang on, what the hell's going on here? Yeah. In the span of a single night, this barren island had become a civilized nation. No, I think like time somehow, like what happened I don't know, but time somehow went fast. Like obviously the time differences between, like I don't know. Okay, wait, let's see. There was no way I could tell Wodheim that, so I gave up and accepted Morgan's offer to be her husband. The next 6 months were crazy. Tamlin Tristan Balhan Sith took a liking to me after I told her about proper human history. It was pretty cute the way her eyes would always light up when she pestered me to tell her more about the outside world. She was especially taken with fashion and had a particular fascination with the latest shoe designs. I'm guessing she'd never found anywhere to belong in the land of fate. Later we built the National Slaughterhouse Theatre. Oh, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that explains that whole thing. In the dowdy old city of New Darlington. Okay, there you go. There were There we put on every fun kind of show we could think up. Fairies hated Bauhan said, well before I came along, I just poured fuel into that fire. Oh wow, what a great job you did. Oh, I see, that must have what happened. After thinking it over for a while, I figured out what was going on. Okay. I summoned Morgan from proper human history, but when I wake up the next morning, this Lostbelt's Morgan had taken her place. Right. There's no way there could be two Morgans in Britain. She's always been one of a kind. So at some point, proper human history Morgan must have transformed into Lostbelt Morgan. What? No. This Morgan is Ash. How can... What? Okay. Like, yeah, this is what I thought at the beginning, but after the whole revelation with Ash, I don't think this is what happened. Okay, wait. Alright, this is confusing me again. Correct, when you summoned me, I saw what had become of this British Lostbelt. Even in this hypothetical world, Britain still collapsed 2000 years ago. This I could not allow. In an instant, I grasped both what had taken place in this Lostbelt history and the mechanisms of Kaldia's summoning system. I deciphered the secrets of race shifting and used them myself. Race shift? What? I knew it. Hot damn, you really are a monstrous genius among monstrous geniuses, you know. Oh, wait. No. Okay, no, wait. Oh. Like, I was gonna say, like, you know, once that Britain got destroyed, oh, okay, I think I have a grasp on what's happening. Alright, hear me out. What I think happened is, you remember the first version where they said that Morgan, like, you know, was born and she tried to be the child of prophecy, and like, you know, like everything happened from Fae era, like, you know, like when she was born, like when was she born? 6000, I think, from that, or was it 4000? Whatever it was, you know, like all the stuff happened. Like she was taken in by the Rain clan, I think. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm forgetting. Like, this is like a whole history lesson you need to remember. Yeah, she got taken in by them, and then they got wiped out, and you know, all that stuff happened. Like, she then, like, you know, went into hibernation, came back again, stopped the battle between Mab and the Southern Fairies and all that stuff. You know, like, everything happened. She lived her life, and okay, no, wait. No, wait. Just a minute. Right, I don't know if all of those things happened. However, this is what I'm talking about is like the first version where she was born and then no. Oh, no, wait, no, something else happened. I remember. Yeah, she died, didn't she? In the first time, I think they mentioned that in the whole the whole Orkney's, like, you know, like destruction. She died the first time and she wasn't able to do anything, so she decides to come back. Now, no, wait, okay, oh god, this is complicated. Right, so first time Morgan came to, like, you know, like came to the shore of, like, you know, like this world of British Lostbelt. From Avalon she came here, got taken in by the Rain clan, the Mirror clan, and then, you know, like that whole thing in Orkney happened. She died. Lostbelt continued up until the end, when in 180 destruction happened and British Lostbelt went completely, like, became destroyed. Now, here's what I think happened. I might be wrong, but I think what happened now is that after that, she got summoned by Beryl. Now, she got summoned by Beryl, and she decided to go back and retry her whole thing. So she went back, retried the whole thing, and this time, she tried to do the different things, trying to become like save Britain. However, it branches off into two paths. One path where Marsh comes in when she was teleported here, and another path which is the second path. So what happens? First, the first one is where she was born. She died. British Lostbelt went on, then got destroyed by 180. She gets summoned. After that, she gets summoned by Beryl. She goes back in time and tries to repeat it, but this time do it properly. This is the second time that she's doing, and here in the second time, it branches into two parts: the second and the third time. The second time is like the normal time, and the third one is where Marsh gets summoned with her and journeys with her alongside Ash, and she's like the Tamlin Galahad. And then, as she said, she put Marsh into cryogenic sleep, and she decides to take control over Britain, which she has already decided. And which she has already decided the second time. The second time she decided that, I think. Oh god, this is complicated. Yeah, she decided that, and she decides to put Marsh in cryogenic sleep, and then she does that, and then her whole memory gets wiped out before the Lostbelt. What happened? And she became Morgan Le Fay. Is this what happened? That is what I think that happened, because I'm trying to put in when Beryl came in. Otherwise it doesn't make sense if this is actually the same Morgan that was summoned by Beryl, because up until now I thought the ruler Morgan that Beryl summoned is someone else, another version of Morgan. But if they're the same, if she's not lying here, then that would be a viable conclusion. What happened? Right. You ray-shifted yourself back in time and rewrote Britain's entire history. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, went back in time, so she ray-shifted in time. Yeah, there you go. But I'm still not sure if what I said, the sequence I said, was it correct? In my head, the sequence is, like I said, she got born, died, Britain gets destroyed, gets summoned after that, and then she decides to go back. Ray shifts, and obviously, since Beryl went to sleep, this is time. You have to realize that, Beryl actually woke up. Okay, so this is kind of funny. This reminds me of that whole thing with Steins Gate, where, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Steins Gate, you might want to not listen to this part. In Amane's situation, Suzuha Amane's situation, where Rintaro was supposed to be he was going to go back in time, and he said that, Amane is going to go back in time with the IBN. Yeah, and try to find the IBN. It's been a while I've seen Steins Gate. She was supposed to go back in time, find the whole thing, find the IBN, and then she was going to help Rintaro with it. That was the whole thing. She would leave hints. So Rintaro was right, see you later, or see you again in the future, and she's says goodbye. She goes back in time. Immediately, a few seconds after that, Rintaro gets a letter where she gets to know about Amane's demise, and gets to know that throughout this so many years, she has tried to find the IBN, or all that stuff, she wasn't able to find it and all that stuff. And later on, in the end, she took her own life. So, in a few seconds after that, so she went back in time, but for Rintaro, it was a moment of time. While Amane had to go back in time and live for 60 years, while that 60 years was literally a moment for Rintaro, because he's in the future. So he's here in the future, Amane was here, she goes back, and this journey that she spends is literally a moment for Rintaro because he's still in the future. This is exactly what happens here. Morgan ray shifts back, however for Beryl is one day only. He's still there. So Morgan ray shifts back and lives all the life, everything that happened, and then decides to meet Beryl like this. And Beryl wakes up. Beryl is what the hell, what happened in one day? But it's technically not one day because Morgan went back in time. For him it is one day. For Morgan it's been years. If this is what I think is happening. And you did it all within a few hours of me summoning you. Damn girl. Exactly. For him it's few hours. Wow, that is impressive. Damn. Oh, so this is what that was all about. Right, okay, everything makes sense now. It's a lot more clearer now what's going on. Okay. Were you in a hurry to fix things because this place couldn't have come about as long as I knew about the old Lostbelt? Oh, wait. Were you in a hurry to fix things because this place couldn't have come about as long as I knew about the old Lostbelt? True, I did need to alter the past while your consciousness was shut down. Wait, I don't understand this part. Were you in a hurry to fix things because this place couldn't have become about as long as I knew about the old Lostbelt? Oh, wow. So that's why she did it when he was sleeping. Because his consciousness was shut down. So technically, yeah. Oh, wow. So yeah, you have to remember that to avoid paradox, no person should be there who knows about what happened before. So you cannot literally change anything if Beryl is in front of you, knows about the Lostbelt. So to avoid that, she waited for him to fall asleep when his consciousness was shut down. So now there's no paradox is going to happen because he's asleep. So that's what, okay, what the impressive. Information is the only thing which can be ray shifted. Oh, so she didn't go herself. That makes sense so much. I was wondering, why does Morgan look like this here while in Ash? So she only sent her memories to the past. This is Steins Gate, literally Steins Gate, where Rintaro as well, not ray shifted, but time leaped her memories, his memories only, to his past self. Information is the only thing that can be ray shifted. Yeah, so she literally from this person, she ray shifted her memories to the past, and oh, I just realized something. This is what there was a comment which was saying something about ray shifting memories. I didn't understand what he was talking about, this person. And I'm like, okay, ray shifting memory, what does that mean? Okay, so that was a spoiler then. Don't spoil please, okay. What the right. Okay, so yeah, up until now I thought she herself went back, and that is why I was thinking, why does Ash look like that while Morgan looks like this? So no, that's not what happened. She ray-shifted her memories, and that makes sense now. Oh wow, that's kind of impressive. So the fact that why they look different also makes sense now, because this Morgan is a Morgan that Beryl summoned, while the Morgan that is Ash is the actual Morgan that was here. So she only ray-shifted her memory, and that is why they look so different. Ash and Morgan look so different, even though they're the same person. This is the servant version, while that is, okay, I see. To ray-shift a living person to a singularity, one must use a coffin. Yeah, that makes sense. To transform their body into pseudo-spiritons, pure information. Impressive though, this theory of magecraft is only made possible by singularities existing outside normal space-time. Oh my god, this video is also going to become too long because I'm trying to understand things. However, that is still no more than a way to correct distortions, a system that can only function within the confines of a singularity. I see. Ray shifting is not time traveling and thus cannot be used to alter the past. If magecraft is only made possible by singularities existing outside normal space-time. Yeah, so that is why you can ray shift. That's why we were ray shifting into singularities, and we can kind of change them and alter them because they existed outside normal space-time. However, still no more than a way to correct distortions, a system that can only function within the confines of a singularity. True. Ray shifting is not time traveling and cannot be used to alter the past. But if you ray shift your memories, your past self can alter the past. You're not altering the past, you are altering the past, but your memories are only going. So using that information, your past self can do something about it. However, I already existed in this Lostbelt. I was here in Fae Era 4000 as the Fairy of Paradise sent from Avalon. I see, so you sent your own knowledge back into the past. Wow, everything makes sense now. Servants are ghostliners, which is just concentrated information when you get down to it. Of course, even a servant would normally disperse as soon as they reshifted anywhere that wasn't a singularity. But if there was someone on the other end exactly to receive that information like a pre-existing email account, well, that's another story entirely, and that's what she did. She didn't need to travel on herself, she just made her memory go to the recipient. In proper human history, you were a witch who was defeated by King Arthur and lost your hold over Britain. As that history's Queen Morgan, you were rejected by the entire Isle. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Right. So this is proper human history's Morgan. However, oh wow, that's interesting. Wait. Yeah, so she wasn't able to go to the past. However, she was able to come. Like as he says, you were rejected by the entire Isle. As that history's Queen Morgan. That is why Ash is able to exist there. However, Morgan is not able to exist there. So Morgan just reshifted her memories because she herself cannot do anything in that situation because the Isle will reject her because of that. Because in proper human history, she was defeated by King Arthur. As that history's Queen Morgan, you were rejected by the entire Isle. So you decided to entrust those memories, that information, to the version of yourself that was born in this Lostbelt, didn't you? I see. Right, that makes sense. Wait, so... Okay, I was a little bit wrong then. When I said that, what happened is that... So no, this is someone else completely. This is proper human history Morgan. So my theory was, like I said, Ash was born, and then she died, and then Britain collapsed, and then she got summoned. No, it's not the same person. There you go. Alright. It's not the same person. Ash is Ash. Ash is Fae Britain's Morgan. While this Morgan is proper human history's Morgan, what proper human history's Morgan did is transfer her memories of, entrust those memories, that information, to the version of yourself that was born in this Lostbelt. In proper human history, you were a witch who was defeated by King Arthur and lost your hold over Britain. So that's what she did. She transferred her memories, her proper human history version memories to... Oh, and that also makes sense why Ash had... Not Ash, no, that's Castoria, never mind. Okay, scratch that. I was thinking of something else. Yeah, so that's what happened. So yeah, I was a little bit incorrect. It's not Ash that is this. This is someone completely different. This is proper human history. Correct. Following that reshift, the Morgan of proper human history, the servant you summoned, ceased to exist. But in exchange for her resolve, the Morgan of this Lostbelt learned the fate that awaited her. Okay. In the first original version of the Fae Era, the Fairy of Paradise was murdered. Yeah, and all but a handful of Faes were wiped out in the great calamity of Fae Era 12,000. Once I learned of that truth from my proper human history self, I was able to escape my would-be murderers and survive. Wait, just a minute. The first original version of the Fae Era, the Fairy of Paradise was murdered. All but a handful of Faes were wiped out in the great calamity of the Fae Era. The truth from my proper human history. Wait, one thing I don't understand. How did the proper human history version self know about this? What happened in the Lostbelt? Is it because, when servants are summoned, they get information about everything? That whole thing where I think Artoria mentioned that when we are summoned, before that, everything that happened, we all get to know that immediately. It's like all information come to us. Is that why? That she know? Yeah, because how could proper human history version of herself know what happened to the Fae version? Yeah, this is another question that is bothering me now. That I know that this is proper human history Morgan. How did she know about what happened? Is it because of that all information are immediately gotten? No, wait, just a minute. Once I learned his truth from the proper human, I was able to escape my would-be murderers and survive. Wait, so she got summoned here, ray-shifted her memories, and right. So this Morgan Le Fae ceased to exist because so she became a literal mixture of Ash and Morgan, proper human history Morgan Le Fae. Morgan Le Fae, proper human history's Morgan, put her memories to Ash, so now it's a mixture of Ash and Morgan, proper human history Morgan. And now both are kind of together in a weird mixture. She has both the information. Alright, so a little bit different again, I'm kind of tweaking that whole thing now. So what happened is Morgan got summoned, proper human history Morgan, ray-shifted her memories to Ash, and this Morgan ceased to exist. This Ash and Morgan's memories now are a mixture now, and she knew about everything what is going to happen, was able to escape the murderers, survive, and then establish this lost world, and then greeted Beryl again. So the Morgan that Beryl summoned is different than the Morgan that he's talking to now. The Morgan that Beryl summoned is proper human history version Morgan. The Morgan that he's talking to now is a mixture of proper human history version Morgan and the Fae version Morgan, that is Ash. So, okay. I then changed the course of the destructive history, there you go, and killed the Tree of Emptiness, we know that. Doing so would ultimately destroy this Lostbelt, but it also provided me with an opportunity. So as long as someone capable of keeping this world alive remained, this Lostbelt would transform from fantasy into reality, and that is her. This is the world in which you now... what? This is the world in which you... Okay, this is a typo. In which now you find yourself. This is the era of the High Queen. This land is my fairy Britain. I built it with my own hands and no one will ever take it from me. Yeah, she literally did that. Yep, she's one hell of a woman. Probably the scariest one I've ever met in my life. She ray-shifted her own will into the past while I was asleep, even though it cost her life. Yeah. Then the Morgan from this Lostbelt inherited that knowledge, killed the Tree of Emptiness and made a new history just for her. I don't like to think about this next part too much, but I probably disappeared too while all of that was going on. Yeah, exactly. I had seen the version of Britain from 2019 where the Tree of Emptiness was still alive and well. So I must have died that night after falling asleep, and the me thinking that these thoughts is just a look-alike, Morgan whipped out the next morning. True. Is that a problem? No, Paul, good there. When you've already been resurrected to suit someone else's purposes once before, why worry about a second time? True. Still, things are gonna be different now. Without the Tree of Emptiness in the way, the era of the High Queen has been firmly established. You can't bring any more dead people back to life to iron out inconsistencies, and outsiders who show up won't be able to mess with it either. You do know that Kalians are gonna do everything they can to destroy this Britain of yours, right? I see no reason to be concerned with them. My enemy is your colleague. And Olympus's Tree of Emptiness, which now covers the entire planet. Oh, that's why she... Okay. Damn, so you're planning to go to the offensive against a distant Lostbelt next. Yeah, so she that is why colleague means Vodheim, I realized that. And the Olympus's... Okay, that whole thing. Granted, that probably is more urgent for you. But still, Vodheim's no pushover, and these Olympian gods seems like pretty bad news too. Besides, Vodheim doesn't seem especially pitiful or interesting. Killing him would be a pretty big risk, and there won't be much reward even if I succeeded. Are you saying you have no wish to fight Olympus' scriptor? Did you not tell me that each scriptor is competing with the others? Is that not why you were all resurrected, to vie to become the king of the planet? Nah, I don't know about the others, but I got zero interest in being a king. Then why do you answer to the foreign god's call? Was mere survival your only concern? Well, yeah, imagine you suddenly woke up dead, and a mysterious voice says you're gonna stay that way unless you accept their offer. Isn't it natural for humans to bet on any opportunity that will mean life over death? Not for you. You have no attachment to your life, and neither do you place any value on the lives of others. Wow. You lived only for the moment and seek nothing beyond that. You are prepared to meet your end at any time. A man such as you would never awake simply to keep living. Yeah, he woke up to kill. That's all he wants. He doesn't care about living. He just wants to kill other people. You're giving me way too much credit, Your Majesty. I'm just your everyday hedonist. Sure, living's a pain in the ass, but I can deal with that as long as there's enough fun stuff to make up for it. Take Tamlin Gawain for instance. She seems interesting. It'll be fun to mess with her. Regan, on the other hand, she seems boring. He'd be better off as a villain of a B movie. That's all there is to me, Morgan. Yeah, he just loves, messing with people who are, I guess you could say, gullible or who are straightforward. That's why he would never go for Spriggan, because he's witty, Like, what's the fun in that, Bullying weak people, that is more fun, isn't it? Not weak as per se, but mentally weak I'm talking about. Gawain is strong, extremely strong, but not that weak. Incidentally, you seem boring too. There you go. By which I mean you won't be any good for helping me pass the time. So you can just relax and do your queen thing. Besides, I'm not strong enough to kill you anyway. What about Tristan then? How do you see her? Yeah, Lady Spino. She's a jewel, that's for sure. I'm happy to take good care of a pretty young lady like that. But she's a dead end. She's neither beautiful nor interesting, damn. Just the thought of harming her arms and legs makes my chest tighten up. The more promising someone's future is, the more it makes me want to ruin it. Wow. And believe me, I'm aware of how bad that makes me sound. I guess putting someone pitiful out of their misery is just my way of expressing my love. Right. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Damn, that was long. I wasn't expecting this video to get this long. Oh, it took me a while to properly understand what's going on. Right, so yeah, this is literally Steins Gate. Like the whole thing that happened here is completely like what happened in Steins. Like I said, the whole Amane Suzuha, like that section that I brought up, people who have seen Steins Gate will probably understand what I'm talking about. People who haven't will probably not understand. But like that whole thing where a momentary amount of time passed for Beryl, while Morgan went back and passed so many days, that is literally what happened here. And a lot of misconceptions got cleared up here. I now understand what's going on. A lot of questions got answered. For example, why does Ash and Morgan look so different? Because this is proper human history version Morgan who came here. He sent her memories back, and it got mixed up with Ash's memories, the Fae version of Morgan's, and it's a mixture now. Fae Morgan and proper human history Morgan's memories, a mixture. And that is the new Morgan that we have here now. So that's what's happening. And, so I'm guessing, she reshifted her memories, and obviously Ash knew everything, and Ash did everything, got control of the Lostbelt, and, then on the final day, decided to change her whole appearance. Now she looks like this. She changed her her whole hairstyle and everything. But because at the end of the day, both Morgan and Artoya are saber faces, so they are actually the same. So she just probably put her hair properly, dressed up properly and made her look like Morgan. Put on makeup and everything. The lipstick that she has and everything. So she did all of that, and then here she met Beryl again. And this time, however, it is not the proper human history Morgan that he summoned, but a mixture of the proper human history Morgan and the Fae Morgan. It's a mixture of them both. And there you go, that is the whole thing. So I tried making a little assumption. Like I said, I thought that, Ash and Morgan are the same, and that is why, this Morgan are the same. So, Ash died and then she got summoned. I thought that's what happened, but no. I was on the correct path, but there was a little bit of difference. The little difference is that while I thought that Ash died and the same Ash got summoned and then she went back, that's not what happened. Ash is Ash, while this Morgan is this Morgan. She gets summoned. Now, only one thing, like I said, I don't actually understand here This is the only thing that I don't understand. If it's a spoiler, no need to tell me. If it is not, I would like if you guys can let me know. Is that how did the proper human history version of Morgan get summoned here and immediately know what happened in the Fae version Morgan's life? Is it because, like I said, since servants are summoned, they immediately get to know about what's happening in that world and what the history is? Because in Fate Stay Night, I remember in Fate Zero, I remember Artoria getting summoned and Artoria saying something like, oh, I can drive a car. And I think Irisville was like, how can we drive a car? And she said that, oh, whichever world we get summoned to, that world's history, whatever that happened, immediately gets in, and all the knowledge and everything gets into us, and we know everything what has happened. So did the same thing happen here as well? Since she got summoned here in this Fae Lostbelt, she immediately got all the information that was there in the past in this Lostbelt, and that is how she ended up getting to know the history of this Lostbelt and what had happened and how to survive from the murderers that killed Ash. And she reshifted her memories, and this time Ash survived because of that. I think I'm like 80% sure that is the case. If I'm incorrect or misunderstanding something, let me know. If it's a spoiler, no need to mention it. So that is it. Thank you for watching, guys. This was my gameplay for Lostbelt 6. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video on Lostbelt 6. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.